Alrighty then, we're back. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. We're gonna talk about why Earl should be worried about Bud, Adrien the problem Broner exposing PBC going broke, and the brothers chasing Ryan Garcia. So make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. In addition to that, don't forget you can listen to this episode tomorrow morning on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Radio Public, ad-free. Follow me on whichever platform you wish to listen to or rate me. Start the episode, like the episode, whatever it may be. Appreciate y'all there. You can find all that information inside the link tree. It's the first link in the description, also pinned in the live chat. You can watch this on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. So everybody watching on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. In addition to that, you want to financially support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Roll at the bottom of your screen, PayPal link in the description. All that's in the description in the link tree. So yeah, I'm gonna cook on AB. Then we're gonna get to Ryan Garcia real quick, and then we're gonna Errol Spence. So appreciate everybody in the chat. Shout out to Sean, shout out to Lathers, shout out to Sumter. Appreciate all y'all. So so Adrien Broner made some comments today, and obviously, most of the things that he do is for publicity. You know what I'm saying? And but he said some real truthful things. He talked about this fight being pushed back. So it sounded like he been ready to fight, right? And we know the fight was originally supposed to be August 20th in Chicago. They changed it, and he said Leonard. He said not Leonard, excuse me, but he said Steven Espinoza and Haymon bullshitting. Like I told y'all, I looked it up. Their contract with Showtime was up last year. It was up last year. So, I mean, who knows? We didn't hear no new pack of a new deal for PBC and Showtime. So maybe on a fight-by-fight basis. Fox, they're not doing no real fight cards on Fox. Showtime, fight cards slowing down. Showtime don't have enough dates, especially when they sharing dates with Showbox. They don't have enough dates to accommodate Premier Boxing Champions. Al Haymon is somewhere that's rumored to have over 450 clients. So think about that for a minute. So, how can you really accommodate 450 clients on just a Showtime deal? It's just impossible. You literally have to have a fight week every day damn near. You have to have a fight day every day. And, in the fight, I ain't splitting dates with Showbox and Jake Paul now. So think about that for a minute. They splitting dates with Jake, with Jake Paul, Showbox. We can go on and on and on. So, it is what it is. Like I said before, what other platform they gonna be able to use? But here go Adrien Broner. If you didn't hear it.
Can you give us a word on just how training camp has been going and just your feelings on facing Omar Figueroa Jr.?
I'm being 100% honest with you, Brian. I ain't with none of this shit they got going on. I feel like Al Haymon and Steven Espinoza is bullshitting because why is we doing a press conference on a computer when you got guys like they don't do Floyd shit on no fucking computer when you fight a YouTuber. They don't do nobody else shit on the computer, but they want to do my shit on the computer. So that's telling me they don't give a fuck about me. So when you say fuck me, it's fuck y'all. And at the end of the day, that's what I really just came here to let y'all know. I see anybody can see it. Y'all at this point y'all bullshitting. Y'all been supposed to make this fight. Y'all giving us dates. Y'all keep pushing our dates back. Like come on, man. Who the fuck do a 6-month camp? Y'all tripping. So what I'm gonna do, Brian, I'm gonna talk to you at 11 on Thursday. So what I'm gonna do is tell Omar, keep training your ass off. I'm training my ass off too. Let's go in there and put on the great performance. But I'm gonna get the fuck on up out of here and go back to sleep, y'all. Hey, Brian, I'll see you on Thursday, all right?
So you heard him. You heard him. I'll play it again if you didn't. One more time.
Can you give us a word on just how training camp has been going and just your feelings on facing Omar Figueroa Jr.?
I'm being 100% honest with you, Brian. I ain't with none of this shit they got going on. I feel like Al Haymon and Steven Espinoza is bullshitting because why is we doing a press conference on a computer when you got guys like they don't do Floyd shit on no fucking computer when you fight a YouTuber. They don't do nobody else shit on the computer, but they want to do my shit on the computer. So that's telling me they don't give a fuck about me. So when you say fuck me, it's fuck y'all. And at the end of the day, that's what I really just came here to let y'all know. I see anybody can see it. Y'all at this point y'all bullshitting. At this point y'all bullshitting. Y'all been supposed to make this fight. Y'all giving us dates. Y'all keep pushing our dates back. Like y'all, come on, man. Who the fuck do a 6-month camp? Y'all tripping. So what I'm gonna do, Brian, I'm gonna talk to you at 11 on Thursday. So what I'm gonna do is tell Omar, keep training your ass off. I'm training my ass off too. Let's go in there and put on the great performance.
All right, man. That was Adrien the Problem Broner with a problem with Al and Steven Espinoza. Said they pushing the fight dates back. He said who the hell has a 6-week camp? And we all know Adrien Broner got money problems. We all know Al Haymon and PBC and Showtime. Well, PBC is having money problems, right? And all this is part of selling the fight, right? That's what it's about. It's about selling the fight. I'm pretty sure Al don't take it personal. You look at Mike Stafford in the back, looking at him. He back with training with Coach Stafford. It's not personal, but we all know. He said he's been in camp for 6 months. So he said he's been in camp for 6 months. So he's been in camp around February? And it was originally supposed to be July 20th. July 20th, 20th or something like that, or 23rd or whatever it was. And now it's in August, and and we all know he already admitted that he blew through a whole bunch of money in his career. He admitted it. Admitted that Al Haymon was, saying he was holding his Manny Pacquiao check. But they keep pushing fight dates back. They don't really have no dates. How many? They had 2 Showtime cards on this month I could think of. Ray Vargas versus Mark Mayaxo. That shit should have been a co-feature. Danny Garcia and Jose Benavidez. That should have been an opening fight telecast or a pay-per-view or something like that. So, it is what it is. They fighting in Hollywood, Florida, August 20th. It's the same day as Usyk and Anthony Joshua. It's the same day as Usyk and Anthony Joshua, and so it's nothing that we don't know about PBC. They not, who really doing real press conferences like that? Devin and Camboso had one because it was big in Australia, but come on. They gonna cut money where they can. They're not gonna fly y'all both out to Vegas and do a 10-minute press conference. They're gonna cut the cost. It ain't because of the pandemic no more. They finding this way easier to cut the cost. That's what they find. Easy to cut the cost. Straight up and down. Easy to cut the cost. Hey, y'all talk over here. Let Brian Custer do it. Save some money. Errol Spence, big time superstar, Mr. Big Stuff. He had one with Ugas. It was an event. But Adrien Broner, bro, the game has passed you by, sir. He got a great card. He got 2 other world championship fights on the card, but it's passed you by. And so PBC is having their own issues funding the product. The TV money is not enough. The money that they funded PBC with is gone. So in reality, they had no other choice but to make Crawford and Spence. And I'm telling you, Al Haymon probably had the money for Terence Crawford from the beginning. All that, let me go get the money and all that type of shit, man. That was, come on. Because they don't make that fight. PBC did. What else do they got to hang on? Canelo ain't coming back. Errol Spence and the Charlos can't save the company. Every time they need some saving, it's got to be Pacquiao, Canelo, not Terence Crawford. Every time they need to be saved, Deontay Wilder, Fury. It's always outsourced. They don't really get it. Their biggest play and their biggest fights are when they outsource. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. They in-house fights. It don't generate no type of revenue. He said, please no Ryan Garcia. He gets no props on this channel. He said, AB cheese is low. Tyrese Blue. He said, remember when AB has that he said, Demon had that Rolls Royce. Renardo, salute, appreciate joining another stream. Said Sean, what's going on? He said, yo, what's good? Shout out to Jay Hardaway. He said, yeah, laugh. He said, laugh out. They don't know Floyd shit on a computer when he's fighting the computer. He's fighting the YouTuber. You know, and it's all about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Floyd. You had your opportunity to be the next Floyd Mayweather. You know, it didn't work out. You know, it didn't work out. But he just talking to get some views. But it's some truth in you know, in kind of what he's saying. They pushing dates back. They changing dates. You know, Keith Thurman said his date got pushed back. He wanted to come back in the summer. He said my date got pushed back from the summer. So, I mean, everybody shit getting pushed back. You know, like I said before, you know, the relationship between Viacom and PBC probably coming to an end, just like the Fox relationship is. Come on. I mean, how many fight cards they had already? Errol Spence was on pay-per-view. They have another Showtime pay-per-view. Martin and Luis Ortiz was on Fox pay-per-view. Keith Thurman and Barrios, was that on Fox too? Was Keith Thurman and Barrios on Fox? I can't remember. Might have been on Fox too. You know? So, I mean, yeah, it was on Fox. So, I mean, I'm trying to think. Yeah, Charlo Castano was on regular TV. Lubin and Fondor, they never released the numbers. So, yeah, so I'm thinking about their fight cards this year. Gary Russell Mayaxo, 1. I mean, have they put out 10 PBC fight cards on Showtime this year? Have they put out 10 PBC fight cards this year? I mean, I can't really say about Top Rank. You know, they put a couple out for Top Rank so far, but have they even did 10 shows this year? You know, you can include the pay-per-views, just Showtime. Have they did 10 shows, just straight PBC? Because I'm trying to think. They did 10 shows this year yet? I know Fox ain't did 10 shows. So, of course, they pushing their dates back, man. They got to get in where they fit in there, man. They in trouble. They in real trouble, bro. They don't take inside information to know that. They on that PBC diet. He said he been training. He been waiting to come back for 6 months. You heard him? They ain't got no room for AB. Y'all ain't got no love for AB. The West Coast ain't got no love for the East Coast ain't got no love for Snoop. Trey salute. So he said he been waiting to come back for 6 months. Do anyone believe Croner been in camp for? Why wouldn't you believe? Do you see Adrien Broner before he started training, nigga? I believe that shit. He ain't been doing nothing. He got to get in some type of shape. Come on, he just can't pop up and be in camp for 6 or 8, 10 weeks. AB ain't fought since when last time AB fought versus when he lost to old boy, but they gave him the victory. Santiago. When last time Adrien Broner fought? Last February, my nigga. That was over almost 2 years ago. Last February. So Adrien Broner been out the ring for over a year, bro. You think they ain't been making this? He ain't been in camp? Of course. They find out with 47. He got to make the weight. Ricky 245. Salute. You seen the interview that Showtime just dropped? Man, that shit old, bro. That shit, man, they did that at the International Boxing Hall of Fame. That shit old as hell. Then my mixtape one is fairly new. It look like that's old. You know, I don't know. I mean, I would ask why they dropped the interview now. Maybe he already signed. Support the channel, $ Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Maybe he already signed. But with Adrien Broner, I mean, he always telling the truth. You know, he was, him and Hugo Centennial Jr. revealed that Al Haymon was paying these niggas once a month. You know, then they said, well, we get 3 checks, and Caleb Plant saying I made more than this, and Abner said we definitely get more than 1 check. We get 3 checks and all that. They paying him 3 times. Caleb Plant said he made $750. He said he got 3 times that. I think it was the fight when he came back in Tennessee, hometown. So you paying them damn near $2-3 million a fight. No wonder you ain't got no money. Where the return coming from? He said Thurman could have took the Crawford fight in the summer, but he wanted $10 million. He never Corbin the Clown. We all know Thurman the Clown. Johnson salute. He better not lose if he been in camp. Of course, Figueroa probably been in camp for 6 months too. Figueroa be getting drunk, all out of shape and shit. You know what I'm saying? I put his business out of there. Of course, bro. These 2 dudes who ain't been active. When last time Omar Figueroa fought? Omar Figueroa last fought May 1st, 2020. What do you think? They been in the ring for over a year, bro? And they both big as hell. Both big as hell. Say you getting that Broner not disciplined enough to be in camp that long. Man, bro, that nigga probably been in camp that long. He need a check. How else he gonna get in shape, bro? Like to make 147. What you think Broner been walking around at? Come on. Alice is James at St. Patrick, I think he meant. You can check your IBG inbox. Oh, shout out to my boy Marcus from Ohio Run Boxing. So y'all go check him out on Instagram. Trying to find my mouse. Boy, Instagram desktop is trash. Al Haymon responds to Adrien Broner. Not the Nino. Yeah, Nino did old girl dirty. Talk about she couldn't have kids and all that shit. Yeah, man. Al Haymon ain't gonna never do nothing to Adrien, bro. He done said so much reckless shit, bro. And I'm gonna make sure them Ohio boys eat. That's where the money coming from. Laugh out loud. He said undisputed in November. Pound for pound swimming undisputed. Man, I believe it when they're in the ring. Why everybody but Al giving up interview? I mean, that's what he do. If I don't talk, I can't have no liability, bro. It's actually brilliant, bro. You know? So I mean, a lot of people said a number of reasons why Al Haymon don't do interviews. Probably don't be bothered with niggas, man. But also, what if he fall off? He always got an interview to get millions on. So it's probably multiple reasons why he's doing it. People say people be looking to serve him for lawsuits and shit. Luis Arias said he met him once. He said he bought all the dudes in the gym suits and ties and stuff. And he said he made him cover the windows up when he was in there. You know, anytime somebody moved, like Luis Arias was describing he moved and how Al Haymon moved, bro, nigga, your life on the line. That's how I look at it, bro. Al Haymon looking over his shoulder like he's selling dope. You know, the way they describe how he be moving, bro, man, he be moving like somebody trying to take him out the game. You know? Now they be saying he be moving like I ain't never met the guy. Probably never will meet the guy. But the way they say he be moving, that's what it sounds like. Let's go over to Ryan Garcia. I'm not going to be long on Ryan Garcia at all. But I seen Shakir Stevenson says that, you see Devin Haney showing up to the fight. Y'all see this? Gennady Golovkin must defend his WBA against Lara after Canelo. That ain't happening. Leo got to fight Lee Woods. Hope Lee Woods win. So Shakir Stevenson said he targeted Ryan Garcia. Garcia says the fight makes him a pay-per-view star. So, and I seen this article. And like I said, I like Shakir Stevenson and Devin Haney. It's nothing. I don't know what they being told behind the scenes, but you could do the same thing Ryan Garcia did. Ryan Garcia, he had to start somewhere. He had to brand himself across the internet. And he did. And they can do this too. I mean, when you ain't seeing Shakir Stevenson fight, what is he doing? Training? These dudes, you can brand yourself with commercials, brand deals, YouTube channels, all types of stuff. I was watching an interview on the podcast with Daniel Cormier from the UFC. He said he wished he would have started a YouTube channel years ago. There's good money in it. And they talking about, I'm fight Ryan Garcia. You can make your own self popular. You can. You can be what's hot in these streets. You can be just like Ryan Garcia. All Ryan Garcia did was monetize his name. That's it. He created a brand. That's it, man. In boxing, bro, you have to when you got a niche sport, you got to drag people to the niche sport. And now Devin got all the belts. You going to a Ryan Garcia fight. Shakir Stevenson make this comment. Cool. So if I'm Ryan Garcia, bro, if I don't get Tank, I'm the catch. I'm Ryan Garcia. I need 80-20, 70-30. I'm on my Errol Spence ish. All the brothers chasing Ryan Garcia, and it ain't like it's Oscar De La Hoya filling out the Sun Bowl, or De La Hoya coming out with a gold medal. Ryan Garcia ain't even fill up, he ain't do more numbers than Tank at Staples. And somebody told me he really ain't even do 10,000, they said. So they giving all the power to Ryan Garcia instead of following his blueprint. See, everybody want to follow Floyd blueprint and just fight and talk shit to get money, but Floyd left a lot of money on the table by not branding himself out, by not working with whatever it may be, with the big three car companies, or with Gatorade or Powerade or Under Armour, Nike. He did have a little thing with Reebok for a minute. He's stopping himself from making a large amount of money. And that's all Ryan Garcia did. That's all he did. Shakur Stevenson can talk, got all his teeth. Go punch an Apple commercial like Triple G. Go be in a used car commercial or car dealership commercial in Jersey. They got managers that do nothing, bro. All their managers do is probably make a fight or middleman. You can take that 33 in the third and pocket it. What you need a manager for? If you ain't on the Wheaties box, nigga, you ain't on the corn Frosted Flake commercial. Look how Shaq hustling out here, bro. Look how Ryan Garcia hustling. And they giving all the power to Ryan Garcia. And then if the time ever come for these niggas to fight Ryan Garcia out of Tank, people gonna want to know why Ryan Garcia being celebrated, why he being beloved. It ain't because he Mexican, bro. That ain't why. They put that in niggas' minds. It's because you lazy. You ain't doing nothing to expand your brand. They ain't popping up on General Hospital. People ain't popping up on BET Plus, BET. They ain't in no music videos. They ain't got no brand deals. All these niggas do is hustle for patches when it comes to sponsorship on Fight Night, bro. It's more to boxing than just fighting, bro. Y'all talking about Marvin Hagler had right guard commercials. Joe Frazier had Blue Bonnet butter commercials. You know what I'm saying? All that shit in Jersey, he can be a part of, bro. Brand yourself out. Expand your brand. Outside the boxing ring. That's where Ryan Garcia ain't got to fight. That's why Colbert ain't got to fight. They got chicken, primetime chicken. Probably got all types of shit going on. Y'all want to know why Ryan Garcia is so popular? Nigga, he branded himself out. When y'all niggas ain't fighting, man, we don't see y'all courtside. We don't see y'all in no commercials. We don't see y'all, with a shoe deal, with apparel deals. We don't see y'all in the rap videos and the TV shows, reality TV shows. Good morning today, good night tomorrow. The night shows, nothing. And you got a manager for what, bro? For what? You got a manager for what? What you paying the man paying somebody for, bro? You just have a promoter. That's like being a music artist and your manager don't book no shows. You got to go book your own shows. Why am I paying you for? Why? Makes no sense. So, they gonna make Ryan Garcia feel good. Ryan Garcia gonna be up, but Ryan Garcia had the presence of mind to make his name into a brand. And you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it, bro. He monetized everything he need to monetize. And Ryan Garcia take a shot that he don't get up from, and don't come back from, Ryan Garcia be good. So I mean, it is what it is on that standpoint and point of view. A lot of this shit is self-inflicted, bro. A lot of this is listening to the wrong people, dude. Go create your own brand, but they gonna chase Ryan Garcia looking for something that Ryan Garcia ain't want a belt. Ryan Garcia, a lot of people don't feel like he beat a real opponent. And and that's the way people feel. But he got all the power. And a lot of people are gonna say because Mexican people support Mexican people and all that shit. Hell no. He get all the power because nobody know his true secret. Nobody knows his true secret. His true secret is he created a brand and he expanded that brand. That's his true secret. He's just not in the sports world. He's just not in boxing, bro. He's a commercial brand. Think about that for me. He's a brand name fighter, bro. From from FanDuel affiliate. I mean, you can look at his Twitter page or his social media page. Building all his followers up, even if you pay for him, no matter what it is. No matter what it is with Ryan Garcia, he did a great job on building a brand. He built a great job on building a brand, bro. Doing them little speed punching videos, bringing casuals to the out there, building a social media following. That nigga should give a class. Taking pictures with Lil Wayne. Come on. No matter what market Ryan Garcia from, LA, Omaha, Get Back, Iowa, it don't matter. With his plan, it was always gonna work. It was always gonna work. It was always gonna work for him. Long as he can walk and chew bubble gum in the boxing ring, it was always gonna shake for him. And these black boxers, where you see him at? Where you see him at? You see him in doing these shea butter fucking commercials, Olive Olay commercials. You know, look at Jack Harlow, the rapper from Kentucky. That nigga got a whole Kentucky Fried Chicken meal. These niggas ain't no protein shake bottles. These niggas they ain't got no Subway meals. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't got no car dealership commercials. Come on. And y'all paying managers for what, bro? Just because you my homeboy? Y'all paying managers for what, bro? That's where Ryan Garcia headed again. It ain't because he Mexican. Nigga's a household name, bro, before he even threw a punch. How when Ryan don't fight on pay-per-view? It's crazy. They already speak it, believe it, become it. Alan Floyd was arguing in the dressing room after the Victor Ortiz fight. Was they? I need proof. Marvin had Dr. Pepper commercials. Man, come on, man. Everything. Marvin was a spokesperson for Right Guard, man, Tax Tag, man. Bro, he was somebody that wasn't even seen as really commercial. He needed Sugar Ray Leonard. He didn't. As soon as he didn't need Sugar Ray Leonard, he started blowing commercial. He comes Sugar Ray Leonard, the ultimate opportunist. Only time you see this on see them is on Instagram when they buying another Jesus piece or whip it. And nobody care about that shit, bro. You know what they call that? What they call them? Invest your money in liabilities. That's what they call it. Invest your money into liabilities. That's all that shit is. Like, man, come on. Take that chain money and start you a TV series or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? No brand deals. And it ain't like they like Floyd Mayweather where you say, well, Floyd started talking stuff, what? They said unborn, bruh, check this out. Unborn Child Support Act will allow women to claim child support from the child's father before the baby is even born. Bruh, man. Bruh, did you hear what I just said, bro? Check this out. Unborn Child Support Act will allow women to claim child support from a child's father before the baby's. Bro, y'all, man, bro. Y'all want to know, man, I ain't about to go, man, bro. I can go to I can spend another hours on that shit, man. Y'all better protect yourself out here. Teach y'all sons to protect yourself, man. Wear protection. You leave these women alone. Make sure you get the birth control, whatever, man. Because this is why they didn't allow women to vote back in the day. Now women running the world and they running right into the damn ground. Come on. Now, from one Supreme Justice decision, we all got to be affected because I don't care what you do with your body. I don't care what you did with a baby. I don't care. It's not none of my business. Now they talking about suing people and all this type of stuff, bro. Just if you part of that gang, whatever, part of that group, just keep pussy to yourself. I don't want it. I don't want it, bro. I'm telling you. Women having babies by dudes because they feel like it's a meal ticket. Go, bro. It's getting wild out here, y'all. I gotta make sure you teach our young men to protect ourselves, man. No matter how good it feel, raw. It ain't, man, 10 seconds, 10 minutes, 10 hours of pleasure is not worth a lifetime of pain. These women are coming for blood, bro. Coming for blood. But all of a sudden, all these women supposed to be gay, not into men, but they sure got mad about this crap, bro. They sure got mad, bro. And once you actually look at women, you don't even like them, bro, like that, bro. They like, once you actually see how females truly operate, bro, you don't even really want to be involved, bro. Unless you got a really good woman. They all just messy and, ugh. They don't have nothing to offer but what's between their legs. That's it. A lot of these women don't have nothing to offer. Conversation, stimulation. A lot of these women gonna ride with you because you got the bag, or ride with you because you look good, ride with you because you got a car. But it's a dangerous time to be a dude, bro. If it's ever any time for you to get a passport and ship a hoe in, or ship a bridesmaid bride in, or whatever, but it's the time. Or go over to another country, find you. It's the time, bro. It's the prime, because they coming for blood, bro. Y'all to protect yourself. Trust me, protect yourself. But Wu-Tang say protect your neck, bro, because they can sue you. Put you on child support. Put you on child support before the baby being born. The baby in chores. It's whole man, bro. It's whew. Man, it's out here getting woo. I saw you and him walking in the rain. A lot of niggas gonna be walking through that rain. Now, women don't care nothing about your well-being, nigga. Women don't care nothing, nigga. You roll over and die tomorrow, they gonna be on to the next one. You ever heard that song by Nas, One Love? Go just read the lyrics to that song. That's how shiesty women is. Hanging with your girl, hanging with that fake crew that hates you. Like, bro, go, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's a real crazy world, bro. Real crazy, man. Niggas gonna be getting sued in on child support. That's a women's meal ticket, bro. Once you have a baby, then, Section 8 and all that welfare getting involved. That's a meal ticket. Say, bro, need to teach marketing and media class at a 4-year. Bro, Ryan Garcia make a killing. So I can see Shakur Stevenson being undisputed 3 division during a Hall of Fame career without being considered an A-side fighter. Possibly. He said, I tell my son all the time, he's in Clemson doing well in engineering. Don't let a nut mess up your life. 10B. At all, bro. Real talk. It ain't worth it, bro. Rather you abstain than mess your life up, bro. They be looking for dudes who engineer and got degrees, and you be seeing like, man, y'all ain't see that Espinosa video, bro? Y'all ain't see that video? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Y'all ain't see that video, cuz? Hold on, man. This is a perfect teaching opportunity, bro. And I don't be understanding how people, man, I guess everybody built different. But I don't know how dudes not be knowing when a woman not into them. And vice versa too, bro. I don't be understanding that. I don't understand. When a woman in it for the money. So you gotta play them. You gotta play them, bro. These niggas that's married for 20, 30 years and their wife really not that into them, been cheating on them for years, bro. And the same thing for dudes. That's crazy. I'm trying to find this video. I can't find it. I can't find it for the love of my life. But that's real. That's some real shit, bro. I don't know how young people. I think people honestly just love being used. That's what I think. I think people love being. I think some people don't mind being used. Bro, I done seen niggas pick up girls at the grocery store or at the liquor store, buy them a bottle, and they zoom off with them, bro. So if I had any real advice for y'all, bro, get to know these women, talk to them. I know a lot of chicks that had baby and they complaining about people say they're not good, and they literally retarded, bro. I don't like mix nothing up. They're literally retarded. Like literally. Like helmet, all that type of stuff. Literally. I'm looking at them like, bro, who knocked you up, bro? Just talk to some of these girls sometimes. Trust me, talk to them. Talk to them. You won't be sorry, bro. I wish somebody would told that to me, bro. But yeah, get to know them on an intellectual level. Ask them about, I don't know, what they think about kids and kids learning and what's the ultimate goal. You know? You know? Ask them. And you won't be sorry. Trust me, you won't be sorry. But I ain't really got too much more to say on the Shakir Stevenson situation. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that is what it is, bro. They acting like what he doing is impossible. What Ryan is doing is impossible, and it's not impossible. You know, it's not impossible. Build your brand up, and it take time, bro. It's years. It's years of building a brand up. It's years of it, bro. It's years of it, but it's a lot of times the results, if it's done right, is great, but that kind of messed me up, bro. That messed me up reading that. That messed me up, dog. That really messed me up, bro. Real quick, man. I don't know. It's crazy. He said, "I'm in school for engineering. When I tell you females that rather it's the young ones at Southern or the females my age in the 30." He said, "Visibly star. Is it per? Is it? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm like hoes are predictable. I mean, especially when they had babies and all that type of shit, bro. They love niggas that come say them. Said being used make people feel wanted is what my grandma told me. That's probably true. You probably got something deep rooted to do in your childhood. Probably true. But I ain't with all that shit. I had chicks to talk to, and like they wasn't into me, so I just like fuck it. But I'm not about to I'm not kissing nobody ass, bro. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't kissing nobody ass. If you ain't into me, I'm about to move on. I'm gonna just go keep it moving, bro. Ain't no point of just when you keep it moving, then they want to hit you about the blue when you move on. It's a crazy game. If you ain't on my speed and we ain't stepping on the same accord, bro, I ain't time for that, bro. But asking about where the daddy at, the mommy at, can they had a conversation and all that shit, man. As soon as you start digging intellectually, bro, your dick ain't gonna get hard no matter how fine it is if they mind it right. Trust me. A lot of people I be saying like, bro, you do know she using you, bro. Niggas don't care. That's life. They said life is the greatest teacher. But nonetheless, bro. So apparently Crawford, did an interview with Showtime, dude. And one of the things I picked up on about that interview that he did, bro, what's funny about it was that he gave Errol Spence a lot of credit. They brought up that, Errol Spence, this was taped before the Boxing Hall of Fame right during the weekend. They brought up that, Errol Spence don't make adjustments. He just seemed to turn it up. And he said, well, Errol Spence make a lot of adjustments and he do this. And he said in the past that Errol Spence, he a fan of Errol Spence and he loved Errol Spence, this, that, and the third. And I just see like he just really baiting him in there. I think instead of talking trash, he pillow talking Errol Spence. That's what I think it is. I really think he baiting Errol Spence, giving him credit, showing him love, building him up, and that's how a fighter should be. You should build up your adversary. You should, make him feel tall because once the work is put in, you want to give full credit. And he said a lot of good things over the years about Errol Spence, even though when Errol Spence dragged him through the mud, Errol Spence and the Charlos talk about ain't shit going on in Omaha, different down here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? When he talking about 80-20, 70-30, when he talking about he signed a bad contract, he on the wrong side of the street. When he talked about Bob Arum dragging him through the fucking mud, and he ain't shit, this, that, and whoopty bland, ha ha ha. You know about all the shit that he said to Terence Crawford. And you imagine this, a lot of people on YouTube made, you know, some bad statements about Crawford, said some things about Crawford that people didn't like. And he didn't like. And the nigga won't interview with you off of that. So you think he gonna let Errol Spence Jr. slide? Maybe he respect Errol Spence because he a fellow fighter. Shout out to my boy Vinny Ochoa, salute. But to me, for somebody that's really been drugged this whole process, like this whole process has been his fault. He ain't done nothing. He ain't beat nobody. He on the wrong side of the street. He from Omaha, right? He ain't fought Sean, Danny, Blasey, Block, Keith Thurman. You know, he need to prove himself, fight Kell Brook, prove himself, fight Sean Porter. He been drugged through the mud by Errol Spence fans. They blocked him off from getting in the ring versus Terence Crawford. PBC ignored the championship that he won as WBO champion. He won undisputed, wasn't fighter of the year. PBC didn't recognize him at the Wilder Fury fight. They recognized Triple G. Recognized Haymon because they were trying to sign both of them. He got all that pilled up anger, and I just take it as he one of them dudes that's just gonna unleash that shit in the ring. He gonna let Earl think everything is sweet, and the promotion may not be as sweet as it could or should be. He gonna let Errol Spence think everything's sweet. He nice, and then when he get in that ring, he gonna tear his ass up. I kind of can sense that from him. You got some people that you be like, man, leave me alone, bro. And, you know, you be like, dog, it ain't the day. And, you know, then when strike three come, you getting beat up. And I think that's what type of time he on. He had hell of a good comments. Think about him, like, other than when he got in the ring and say, where your whole ass at, Earl? When is he really ripped into Earl? And Earl gave him every opportunity to rip into him because Earl done ripped into him. Think about that. And you listen to a story in an interview on my mixtapes, YouTube channel, and you listen to a story, bro. He gonna try to inflict bodily harm on Errol Spence. And that might work to Errol Spence advantage. Maybe he open up and you might see it open. He gonna fuck Errol Spence up. No, I'm thinking he gonna stick and move and score, but kind of really listening, kind of like I picked up on the interview they did with him today, and you know, he's a great fighter, but I just know that routine. I think he's going to try to embarrass Errol Spence, and he's going to try to inflict bodily harm. He's going to try to hurt that man, bro. And you see somebody just so calm, oh, he's a great fighter. I've been an Errol Spence fan. I rooted for him in the Olympics, and I did this and I did that with Errol Spence, and I've always admired his career. I'm paraphrasing. I ain't got no beef with Errol Spence, and he's a hell of a fighter. Remember he talking about, I've been retired my mama. Remember he said that shit, And I think Crawford bought his mom a house or car. I don't know what it was. And he talking about, I've been retired my mama. 80-20, nigga. Hey, all that shit, he going to make him eat them words, bro. And listen to his story. A lot of his story from that Mom Mixtapes interview that he did. He gonna hurt him. He gonna hurt him. At some point, even if it's a losing effort, he gonna hurt Errol Spence, bro. And one thing he gonna walk out that ring with, if it's not a belt, it's not a W. If it's with a robbery, if it's with a cat, it's with a dog, if it's with a hog maw. All the pig feet. He gonna leave out there with Errol Spence respect. Just listen to how calm he was, bro. And like I said, I used to live away with the guys from the penitentiary, bro. And you see how they move and how they patient, and it can go from that to in a nick of time. He gave me that them penitentiary dude vibe, real calm, real patient. If you say one more joke, that's too much, or one more joke, or you make a sudden movement, or it's PST, whatever they call that, PSDGG, niggas a snap. That's kind of where kind of vibe he giving me with Terence Crawford, bro. Like he's just saying, yeah, he's a great fighter again. Because he make adjustments, and I'm thinking, like, man, I really ain't seen the nigga make no adjustments. I agree with the interview. But I think what he's doing is he pulling them in, bro. He pulling them in. He reeling them in, and he gonna drown that catfish. That's what he doing, bro. Because he's speaking great about Errol Spence. I said, man, that nigga said that about me, speaking on my mama. But I've been retired my parents on it, bro. I'd been ripped Errol Spence ass, bro. I'd have been, man, bro. I'd been flaming his ass. With Rolly say googly eye looking boy. I bet called him a crackhead, dope fiend, Pookie from New Man. I'd have pulled out the whole repertoire. I've been flaming his ass. Cause I would have made that hoe come and fight me, bro. I've been flaming Errol Spence. I'd have been pulled up on his girlfriend. You know, I've been doing all types of shit, man. Buying his ex's diamond, putting some cool clothes on this kid. You know, I ain't playing fair. He took the high road, but I think him getting down and dirty. Yeah, PTSD, whatever the hell that shit is. Appreciate it. I think he want to get his hands. I think he gonna lock that. I think he gonna lock that catfish in the cage in that ring. He gonna try to fuck him up, bro. And I think one of the reasons why I'm probably gonna say it's not gonna be a stoppage, bro, because I think Errol Spence is too powerful to be stopped. I don't see a towel going in. I don't see Errol Spence stopping. If Errol Spence I think it's whoever get the knockout, bro, in this fight. If they do it, I don't think it's gonna be a knockout. I think Crawford knockout streak in with Errol Spence. I'm telling y'all that right here and now how I'm feeling today. I think if it's not, I think Errol Spence is too prideful to get knocked out. My opinion. I think he's strong. I think he's too prideful, bro. I think he's gonna get up as many times he's allowed to get up, or I don't think it's gonna be no knockout. When you get these two level of opponents, bro, I think our expectations of Hagler and Hearns and shit like that, I think it's too high. I think that it's going to be an entertaining fight, and I do think Crawford want to inflict bodily harm, bro. I just think how he talking about him, how he compliment him about him, bro. It might not sell pay-per-view tickets, pay-per-views or tickets. But I think when he get him in that ring, I think he gonna turn into a whole different. And he was talking about how he fought Sean Porter and how he didn't want to. I forget what interview it was. I think it was the Showtime interview. And he talking about how he was fighting Sean Porter and how he didn't really want to. I'm paraphrasing. He didn't really want to do that to Sean Porter. You know, he said, I never envisioned me and Sean Porter fighting. You know, he said, I just never thought about it. I thought about the other welterweights, but never Sean Porter. And he said that, you know, what happened in the ring, it wasn't personal, it was just business. Now, I heard some people say in the past that was real close to that fight that they felt that Terence Crawford pulled up on Sean Porter. Now, I can't confirm or deny it. You got to ask him. I know he's gonna deny it. But, you know, but this a cold dude, bro. This Crawford got his hands full. I mean, yeah, Spence got his hands full. Crawford got his hands full, but Spence got his hands full, bro. This nigga ain't gonna do all that talking. He ain't gonna do all that going back and forth, even if it was at the sake of getting a fight. When he get Errol Spence in that ring, it's gonna be one of them things where I think it's just gonna be pride. I think Errol Spence pride gonna keep him up, bro. You know, not the same thing for Crawford. I think pride gonna keep him. I mean, it's gonna be a very powerful fight when you get two black, you know, warriors in there, bro. You know, I mean, imagine you lose a fight in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? This before, so man, what shit right now with social media? It's everywhere. You get beat up in the neighborhood, nigga. You know, whatever happened, it's everywhere. It's on World Star, it's on Star World, it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram. You know, you gotta live with that, bro. Back in the day in the neighborhood, nigga, you gotta live with that. That's what this shit about to be right here, bro. And him, Derek James, all the comments he said, it's gonna be bulletin board material. And listen to this man background, he a different type of nigga, bro. He different. You know, he said his hand almost got amputated. He had 30-something fights in school, kicked out of multiple schools. You know, pepper spray, mama betting against him in the neighborhood. Kicked out the boxing gym, was done with boxing. You know, he's an ultimate competitor. He mean dude, bro. And when Errol Spence get in that ring, bro, he gotta be firing on all cylinders. Real talk. He gotta be firing on all cylinders, bro. Because he will get embarrassed. Shout out to my brother Kofi Universe. He said, salute to everyone in the chat. Smash the like button. Please click the link tree and sub to all social media platforms and podcasts. And subscribe to Kofi Universe right on YouTube for the latest and greatest in hip-hop news and album reviews. He said Ray Leonard said he did that to Hagler in the press conference to psych him out. He said, I made sure to say nothing but nice things to Marvin to keep messing with his head. Yeah, that's part of strategy. You see it all the time. I think Usyk did it to Anthony Joshua. You know, spooned them, pillow talked them, took selfie, doing the same shit to him. They saying he killing shit in sparring. I heard Malik Scott over there helping him out, coach. They say Usyk is killing shit. Now that's always gonna come out of camp, but Usyk did it to Joshua. Joshua thought he had an unofficial agreement with Usyk. Usyk came out of here. I'm gonna beat some dog. Said, remember they said that Sean Porter fight was picked, and it's cool what it is. What they gonna say about the Errol Spence fight if they get in the ring? They gonna start throwing Spence on the road. Oh, Errol Spence, man, this nigga gonna be a mean. He gonna be a handful. He gonna be a handful. Now I ain't saying Earl ain't gonna be one too. It's gonna put black boxing hopefully where it need to be. Calm and poised. That's hard to beat. That nigga, man, I know that mannerism that he using. I know it. After he getting stopped, bro, you didn't see it with the Sean Porter, TJ and Bud turned up like Super Mario. Earl getting stopped. I think Earl, man, he Jamaican, bro. Shout out to Kobe 2K fan and all my Jamaican subs, bro. He Jamaican, bro. He ain't gonna get stopped, bro. I don't think so, bro. I don't think he's gonna get stopped, bro. I don't. I just think it's too. I just know what it's like, nigga, in the neighborhood to lose that fight, man. The niggas talk about that shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's too much pride on here, bro. The fool say the minute the contract is signed, this official bug gonna turn me. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be too much talking though. Bernie and Bomac gonna be talking. It ain't gonna be too much talking. You know. Ain't gonna be too much talking, bro. About your ass, Mr. Postman. He said he remind me of my brother. He'll tell me 3 times ago about my business, but after that, he beat me like a nigga in the street. Damn. Yeah, man. I said I hung around them type of dudes, bro. I did. I did, bro. Hung around them type of dude, man. Listen, you knew, like you could just tell. Like you taking a little bit too far, bro. I seen the whole nigga move a machine, bro. A whole like workout machine. I'm not gonna say why, but he said all this dog talk. We gonna see a Spence like that. You ain't gonna have no choice but to be like that. You ain't gonna know what I'm telling you, bro. It's too much pride on the line, bro. You really want to be a meme? I mean, Bud is a real, yeah. He's a real solid dude. He said Ninja Bud locked in and loaded. Floyd, no sprints finna get thumped up. He gonna try. I want to see how they gonna approach that shit. That's gonna be the good thing about. I want to see the technical parts. I want to see the technical parts. I want to see how this really about to break down. You know, that's gonna be. He said, I think Dog and both guys is gonna come out. They're gonna have no choice but to come out. You really want to be on YouTube in social media, getting up, you tripped them niggas make a meme about your way. You like, damn, nigga just tripped up the ramp. Support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Appreciate everybody supporting the channel. He said, didn't Bug get shot in the head? Yeah. He said he was at a dice game. He gotta listen to that my mixtape interview. He explained the whole thing. He said Bernie gonna be popping this shit for sure. The two camps gonna have on, but it ain't. But the thing about it is, bro, can't nothing sell like fighters talking shit. If Danny talks shit like Andrew Garcia, Danny Garcia be a pay-per-view star. So the trainer can't really. It's not the same, bro. Now it can light the fire, and it can start the fire. But you know that's like Roger talking all the shit to Freddie Roach. It's a good co-storyline, but this can't be the star line storyline. It can't be the star storyline, bro. Derrick James can say what he want to say, go back and forth with Bernie and all that, but really, it got to come from the fighters. It got to come from the fighters. The fighter. Come on, it got to come from the fighters. That's the difference. Now, the fighters pop off and talk shit, it's probably going to sell good. Push each other and all that type of shit. Imagine if Bud swung on him like Jose Benavidez. Millions and millions and millions. You know? I think they're going to be real respectful. Errol Spence not going to say all the shit he was talking about his situation with Bob. And he ain't going to say, nah, he on the right. He ain't going to say none of that shit, bro. Unless somebody get under his skin. Unless Bernie get up under his skin or something. Derrick James, he ain't gonna say none of that shit he was saying, bro. I guarantee you, good fight. Always racism. Errol Spence and Tim Duncan and boxing. He ain't gonna say none of that shit. Guarantee you, bro. Energy gonna be totally different. Totally different. Totally different. Totally different. People gonna be looking like, man. And that energy gonna tell everything you need to know. His energy gonna tell you everything you need to know. Spence gonna be robotic and Bud will be elusive, firing all cylinders. I mean, I can't really say robotic, bro. He really ain't robotic. If you say he's gonna be stiff, I ain't sure, bro. It'll be interesting. I can't say he's gonna be robotic though. Bud might not move nowhere. I'm telling y'all, man. Bud might move and start using angles and playing with him and trying to outbox him and try to drown him. But people talking about Bud standing there, be like, hey, hell yeah, you gonna stand in front of Errol Spence. You dumbest days is long. Who got stood right in front of him and got pounded on? You stand in front of anybody, they're gonna take your head off. He said, laugh my off topic, but speaking of trash talk, KG is the best trash talker in history. I would say Larry Bird, maybe Reggie Miller. Those would probably be Steve Smith Sr. from the NFL. But yeah, I would say Larry Bird. Larry Bird should drop the N-bomb to niggas, and then nothing happened to Larry Bird. Ready to hear what Bernie chop on Derrick again. That already happened. Shit, it happened on Lion Killer Podcast. I don't know. I don't think he took it down, but yeah, they happened on Lion Killer Podcast. Yup. And he started talking about, he's waiting for no black people right here. This one fuck with no black people right here. See, we tweet each other trying to play the black card and shit. Niggas be killing me, dog. Do all that sneak dissing and talking shit, and now the nigga getting your ass. You're disrespectful. And this way we don't even mess with these niggas right now, Trying to even fuck with black people right now. Fuck these niggas, man, over here, man. Bernie started chopping in on his ass. But what Lion Killer didn't understand, that's what sell, bro. So when you start yelling and screaming on YouTube, nigga, your likes go all the way up. Your views go all the way up. Low-key Floyd ride with Bud, man. And I want to know why. He say talk to him every day. He say talk to Errol Spence too every day or text him. A lot of people think it's because of the sparring with Errol Spence. You still holding on to a sparring match, nigga. Like, come on now. But he's still holding on to a sparring match, nigga. I don't know. If it's still about sparring, man, Floyd need to grow up. Johnson, salute. Exclusive news insider, salute. Since, if that shit about sparring, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting, bro. Too bad it's gonna happen. I'm saying it's gonna happen in November. Too bad it couldn't be a warmer one, but that's the cheapest time to go to Vegas, though. Cheap, but if you ain't gonna get your tickets or have somebody going on there and get your tickets, or you ain't gonna get them right away, they gonna mark them hoes clean right up. Mark my words. They gonna mark them tickets up quick. You gonna see, man, they did that shit with the Josh Taylor Ramirez tickets so quick, though. Some of their family members didn't even get tickets to the fight. They gonna mark that shit up quick. Watch, you gonna blink and that shit gonna be marked up. Bud gonna test his body. Trust me, Bud is a hell of a body puncher. Bradley Miles. It's gonna go both ways. Earl, it's different with Earl going to the body. Crawford a better counterpuncher too. You know, he a better counterpuncher. It'll be an interesting fight, bro. You know, he said Earl make some adjustments. Everybody don't agree. But only time will tell. Excuse me. Earl got to worry about Bud family turning up at the press conferences. Oh, yeah, they going to talk shit. Mm-hmm. Earl family probably got prepared to talk shit. Yeah, they going to talk some shit. It's probably the biggest fight, or I'm going to say this, it's probably the most important fight in black boxing in the last 22 years. Think about it for a minute. You know, it might be up there with Liston and Ali and Foreman and Ali. You know, it'd be dope if they could do it in Africa, but you know, I ain't taking my black ass over there just yet. But yeah, you know, this is a very important fight, bro. And maybe this can bring boxing back. Maybe it can bring boxing back. Hopefully it can. Hopefully it can. But he said, check out my breakdown. Bet. Y'all subscribe to Exclusive News and Insider. Got you. He said, Bud got longer reach. Southpaw advantage. It ain't too much longer. You know, inching, really don't matter. He pretty much saying this fight is going to be like Holyfield and Bo. Man, remember that parachute nigga came in the ring? You know, yeah, man, Holyfield had a lot of heart. Bo did too. He just didn't have the heart to get in there with Lennox Lewis. You know, after that Olympic ass whooping, but shit. It is what it is, man. But, you know, like I said before, it's a very important fight, bro, for boxing in general. You know, too bad it can't be on free TV, bro, because it's like, you know, these one of the fights to tell your people that, you know, this one of the fights to tell your people that watch this fight, bro, you ain't going to be sad. But, you know, casually, some people be asking for this fight. You know, hear people, you know, talking about it and who gonna win. You know, sometimes it occasionally pop up in the barbershop. And, you know, some people say it's going to be built in to be a rematch. Some people here believe it's going to be a rematch. So, you know, we got to wait and see. Got to wait and see. But yeah, man, I mean, I think Crawford is square business, bro. So, like I said, Earl's staying in shape and he on weight. Everybody raving about like he not blowing up. He ain't got no choice. He can't come in half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. He can't come in there half stepping, bro. He got to come in there guns are blazing. What did Biggie say? Your guns is raising, my guns is blazing. He can't come in there half stepping though. But I got some questions I'll answer before I get off because I ain't gonna stay on long. I'm going to finish watching Umbrella Academy. I'm still on season 1 though. I remember back and rewatched it. It's a great show if you into science fiction. Stranger Things is good too, by the way. Yeah, real good show. Well, Tank and Ryan never happened, and this is more attractive fight. The casuals, the special part, probably is more attractive to the casuals until it's made. But you know, that's only because Oscar and Floyd involved. But I think it's happening. It's probably gonna happen this year. Might happen in December. I think the fight will happen. I think Ryan and Tank will happen. No insider information, but I think it will happen. It might be more popular. Who knows? Ryan Garcia ain't never sold a pay-per-view, though. Say what you want to say. And Tank don't do well on pay-per-view neither. So I can tell you that for real. Tank ain't doing no real good numbers on pay-per-view. But, you know, with the right opponent, you know, people going to buy the fight. So it's going to be a real popular fight. And on paper, it's a real good fight. I still believe Tank going to win. You know, I don't really remember seeing, you know, since a lot of Ryan fights end quickly, I remember seeing Ryan win a lot of rounds. People talking about how, you know, Tank lose a lot of rounds, but I don't remember seeing Ryan win a lot of rounds. Versus Tago, that was just rounds, you know, by default. But like I said before, I think, you know, Tank Davis is going to get him. I think Tank Davis is gonna knock him out, bro. It's only a matter of time. Just as the Rolly fight. You know, this is the Rolly fight. Ryan AB will be a good one, and Adrien Broner can't go back to the Midwest. He let Ryan Garcia knock him out. Tank can't go back to Baltimore. That happened. He lose. You think Shakur and Haney should fight first? No. I mean, I can. I don't really care, but no. What that mean? Just because Tank say or Floyd say they should fight first, they should fight. Hell no. Tank ain't fought nobody. Tank need to fight one of them. What we do know is Haney and Tank in the same division. You can say Ryan moved up to 140, Shakur is at 130. What they need to fight for? That Tank said if Ryan Garcia and if Devin Haney beat Camboso, he wants some of that work. You ain't heard from him since. So be a man of your word. Ryan Garcia at 140, fine. He ain't gonna fight nobody, bro. He didn't fight nobody at 30 or 35. He ain't fight nobody. Spence has a habit of losing his mouthpiece, so I wouldn't be surprised if Bud make him look like Tyson was against Buster Douglas when he was looking for a mouth. When else says he lost his mouthpiece? I don't remember. Because y'all do know how how the mouthpieces are, how they in there. So I don't remember whenever he lost his mouthpiece before, but them things is wedged in there, bro. You know how hard the mouthpieces is to pop out? Like the mouthpieces they use, bro, they're wedged in the mouth. So to pull them out, that takes some work. If you ever seen a trainer like pull out the mouthpiece out of a fighter mouth, they really got to really get in there and pause. Henry somewhere listening and get it out. So the mouthpieces be fitted. You know what I'm saying? They be molded into your. I mean, people that play football, I think that boxing mouthpiece might be a little bit different. I wonder in boxing, do they use double guards? Remember them double mouth guards? I wonder in boxing, do they use the double mouth? I ain't never seen nobody use it, bro. But you see it in football, some of the kids use the double mouth guard. I don't really follow youth football anymore. It's Daniel Ugas's last two fights. He lost his mouthpiece in the Danny fight. That might have something to do with the accident, bro. That might have something to do with the accident. And with his new veneers in his mouth. It might have something to do with the accident. Just in his last two fights, he said he's getting a new mold for his new teeth. So I mean, it is what it is. Do you know how they're wedged in the fucking mouth? For it to fall off, it got to be some. If it's not a defective mouthpiece, it got to be some it got to be something physically for that mouthpiece to come out, bro. You know how hard it is to get that mouthpiece out. So if it ain't a defective mouthpiece or a mouthpiece that don't fit, that means something else might be going on in there. Them things be wedged in your mouth. I think Garcia fight, he lost his mouthpiece. Yeah, that might be something to do with the accident. Might be something to do with the accident. But yeah, them things be with me. Maybe need a new model. Them things be wedged in there, bro. Them things be wedged in there, dude. So I don't know. High school, they used to make us wear the ones that's attached to the face mask. And if it came out your mouth, it was like a 10 or 15-yard penalty, bro. Like, come on, bruh. Come on. He said Danny and Chris Van. He said he lost in the Chris Van Der fight. Yeah, better make sure that shit tidy for Bud. I ain't stopping knocking that nigga clean the fuck out. Clean out. So, but yeah, man, it might be something that he need to change. Y'all any other questions? I'll answer them. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a good fight. Look forward to making the fight, and hopefully get an announcement pretty soon. I still want 100% believe it's real, but hopefully we get an announcement pretty soon. Then we know it's real. But other than that, man, y'all can listen to this episode tomorrow on Spotify, Anchor. Appreciate the love and support. Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. Want to support the channel? Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, we drop a video. Financial, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace. Hold on, my bad. He said, I hated that damn mouthpiece in high school. That shit always used to come out. 704 say November. He said, something say, Tommy Hearns is synonymous with getting your ass beat because of the Martin episode. My kids don't watch boxing, but they can tell you who he is. So, yep, there you go right then and there about branding yourself. Appreciate you, girls and guys. Peace.